Hey guys, what's going on? Bit of cool news here. So you all remember the Mandalorian season 2. Luke Skywalker showed up at the very end. I remember it very well. It was a very beautiful moment for so many millions of us around the world, and 35,000 of you that were live in that watch party, which to me is still blows my mind. There's something called the Disney Gallery, and this is something I was really looking forwards to, which unfortunately it didn't show anything to do with Luke Skywalker. And I believe this was because, which we're now going to get, August 25th. And I believe this was because they were trying to keep everything under wraps. They didn't want, the editors for the Mando Gallery and stuff for Disney Gallery to maybe leak the fact that Luke Skywalker was coming out. And for a year, they kept it under wraps really well. Apparently, it was a very small crew that shot this final scene that no one really knew about outside of, the people that were there that day on set, the actors, and a few of the crew, and of course the directors, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. So they withheld that, and now finally August 25th they're going to be releasing the special episode of Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian explores Luke Skywalker's return in season 2 finale. So this is what I was waiting for. I really wanted to see this because I want to see, was Mark Hamill on there? I haven't read the article yet. I just pulled it up and hit record. So let's just read it and let's talk about it. In last year's season 2 finale of The Mandalorian, the appearance of a young Luke Skywalker was one of the biggest reveals and best kept secrets of the acclaimed show thus far. Reaction to the episode was emotionally charged for many, deeply resonating with generations of fans who were elated to see the Jedi Master in his post-Star Wars Return of the Jedi Prime. The story... Oh. It's interesting they say that. The story of the cutting-edge technology used to bring Luke back is the subject of a special extra episode of Disney Gallery Star Wars The Mandalorian, debuting August 25th on Disney+. So it took them freaking December 27th or 24th or something like that. Was the 29th was the last episode of season 2, and it took them this long to release it. I wonder what the reason is for that. Making of the season 2 finale is a behind-the-scenes look at the making of this celebrated chapter of The Mandalorian, with a focus on the technology used for recreating Luke Skywalker. It delves into the collaborative process, including working with Mark Hamill, to create so what was he on screen, or was it ADR? Where they do his voice after. We know they did a lot of deep fake, so to create an authentic and fitting recreation, and explores the immense pressure and responsibility the filmmakers had in bringing back one of the most important characters in film history. Thank you for recognizing. The Television Academy recognized the second season of The Mandalorian earlier today with 24 Emmy Award nominations, including Best Drama Series. Wow, 24. That's crazy. So this is something I am super pumped for, man. This is what I wanted to see a long time ago, and I'm just happy that they're finally freaking releasing it. Making of the season 2 finale premieres August 25th. 25. So we're gonna do a watch party for this, hands down, no doubt. At midnight. You better get the popcorn, get the sodas, whatever, and lean back, relax, and we're gonna watch this thing. We're gonna have some fun. Hopefully, it's more than half an hour long. I imagine if they took this long to release it, they're probably gonna, put maybe 45 minutes or an hour worth of footage in there. That'd be really nice. If you haven't seen the behind-the-scenes footage of the stuff that I've watched, the behind-the-scenes DVDs and stuff that I've reacted to, I have a playlist on my channel for The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, and the original trilogy we haven't done yet. I just got busy and I sidetracked as usual. ADD. So we're going to have to go and do that properly because I have all the discs. I have multiples of them in case some of them broke or something, because some of them were just not working, the ones that I bought off Amazon, eBay, or whatever. So one thing I'm also looking forward to with this is, you guys remember that round table that Dave Filoni, was Jon Favreau, Bryce Dallas Howard, Deborah Chow, and a few others, and it really opened a lot of our eyes and confirmed a lot of our fan theories regarding Qui-Gon Jinn and Anakin, which was something I never would have expected him to start talking about, in a Mandalorian panel, writer's room, roundtable kind of thing. It was beautiful. It was really refreshing and nice to see. And something that I hope that they will do maybe in this one is to be able to talk about that kind of stuff, but with Luke Skywalker, maybe what he's been doing, maybe where he's been, where he's going, I feel like, you know, to be able to see this actor, I forgot his name. Just comment his name right now because it's on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot remember his name. To see him swinging around, you know, the possible directing that Jon Favreau or, anyways, the director of this episode. What are the cues that he gave him? You know, because like when Luke did that behind the back thing, that was the same move that Anakin did against a B1 battle droid on Mustafar, and I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Like, do they think of these things, or just like, you know, it's choreography? I don't know. I would imagine. I mean, Dave Filoni's on it, so. And then had they get Mark Hamill in there, and will we learn more about Luke Skywalker's character? Will we learn more about what Luke means to Dave Filoni? Will we learn more about what Luke means to Jon Favreau? And all of these other things that, you know, because I mean, Luke is such an important character for so many, I would say hundreds of millions of people, if not billions. You know, for me, he was an extremely important person and figure in my life. And I know he was for so many others too, and that's why it was such an emotional scene. And I love how Star Wars actually writes that it was deeply resonating with emotionally charged for many, deeply resonating with generations of fans. And it's true, you know. My generation, I'm a millennial, generation before me, and the generation after me. I believe if Luke is your guy, then we all felt a certain beautiful emotion when he returned on screen in his actual essence, in his true form. That was, I would say, congruent with what George Lucas had written, and felt like it was, you know, right after Return of the Jedi, 5 years after. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to with this behind the scenes thing. And also, I would love to see how they're going to incorporate his story going forwards. Book of Boba, are we going to see him at all? Are we going to see him in Mando Season 3? Is he going to get his own spin-off show? Or is Grogu going to get his own spin-off show? I highly doubt, you know, a lot of people ask, like, oh, is Luke going to get his own spin-off show? I highly doubt it. I don't think these major characters will ever get their own spin-off show, because then you have to focus on them the entire time. I think B-list characters will get their spin-off shows, and through them, we'll be able to see the main characters, right? Like Ahsoka. I'm sure we'll see some major characters, perhaps in her show. Book of Boba, we could see Luke Skywalker. You know, Kenobi show is really one that I'm looking forward to because it's a main character. So it's absolutely mind-blowing, and I think there's only 6 episodes that are an hour long, so you can tell even then they don't want to milk that, because they know that it's just going to get diluted, you know. You can't do it too much with these main characters, and that's the thing. So I'm extremely pumped for this. We're going to do a watch party for it, and then I'll make some videos for you guys afterwards. Thanks for watching this news breakdown, little whatever video reaction, me learning that this is finally going to be released. You know, I figured that they never shot it. They never did a behind the scenes for it, which would have been a shame. So it's great. We're finally going to get it. August 25th, midnight. Be there, be square, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this. Until the next one, remember, the Force will be with you always. Bye. Catch you later.